If you are a trader who is really finding it very difficult in sticking to a specific trading system, then this video is definitely for you. And if you want to know what is the actual reason for you to not sticking to a specific trading system, then I would say it is your friends, not you. I'll tell you why. See, if you're an active trader and if you're trading any specific trading system, like compared to other professions, trading is a lonely business. Everyone knows that, and we have very few closed circles. Like when you're working in your previous organizations, or when you're a college student, you have ample of friends and you always discuss multiple things with them. But when it comes to trading, you have very few selected friends whom you regularly talk to, whom you regularly discuss about any trading strategies. But still, your trading strategy will be completely different from his trading strategy. So what happens is, you would have noticed multiple times, whenever your trading strategy is giving a profit, you would not be, bothered about what your friend's strategy is working or how your friend's strategy is working, or you would not be, bothered about checking how the other systems are working. But when you make a loss, you are very curious to know whether the other person made profit or not, whether the other strategy made profit or not. Or you go to Twitter and check few certain handles whom you regularly check and see how they made profits for that day, or whether they made profits or made loss on that day. So you keep referring to other people's performance when your system is not performing well. And there is always this pressure of performance with respect to your trading strategy, because not whether it is performing well or not. You mainly wanted to know the performance of your system, or you mainly wanted to compare your performance of your system with other people. So that is when the discipline of sticking to the system comes in. Like that is when you really find it very hard to sticking to your system. I'll tell you an example. Like for an example, consider two different traders. The one guy is trading a 920 straddle strategy and other guy is trading a 1020 straddle strategy. So this is just for a reference. So basically, there are two traders who are trading two different trading strategies. So let us compare these two trading systems and let us see from trader's perspective why sticking to a trading strategy is really tough. Let's say you and your friend are trading two different trading systems, and for an example, we consider one guy is trading 920 short straddle strategy and the other guy is trading the same strategy, but the entry time is 1020. That's all. So as you could see, now both the traders are trading the strategy from January to May, and both the strategies are profitable. And say suppose if you are a guy who's trading this 920 short straddle strategy, and you see that okay, from January to May I made a good profit of 22%, whereas my friend who is making 16%, but still is also profitable. But still you feel happy that you are sticking to this system because you are performing much better than your friend and you are making 4% higher profit than your friend. So now what you do is you continue to trade the same strategy because you are happy with your performance, and you are comparatively much happier because you are doing really well than your friend also. So let's see how the next 3 months is going to be. And the next 3 months becomes much tougher for you, where June month was given -8% and July month was totally flat, and August month again gave it -3%. So overall it is given 11% drawdown, and the overall year-to-date returns from January to August, it is around 11%. So now even though you know that your system is given 11% drawdown and historically it can be up to 20%, but still what happens is you compare with your friend's system. Like he has made 10% in June and 9% in July, and August 2%. So just in the month of May, you could see that you made 22% returns and your friend made only 16% returns. But by end of August, you are seeing that your friend made almost 37% year-to-date returns, whereas your system is giving only 11%. So what you tend to think is the 920 short straddle strategy is not working anymore, probably because of the initial volatility during the first hour, or because the stop loss is getting hit back to back. So you tend to think the market regime changed, the overall market structure changed, due to which your strategy is not doing well, but your friend's strategy, where he initiates a trade at 1020, is doing really well. And moreover, you were able to see that this guy was not doing well just till May, but now he is doing really well. Like he is up more than 26% compared to your returns. So now you are convinced that probably I should not trade the 920 short straddle strategy. I should move from the strategy A to strategy B, which is 1020 short straddle strategy. So I have to change my time from 920 to 1020 so that my system will tend to perform. So whatever the backtest that I have done might not be valid because market structure changed. So you are giving too much importance to the recency bias. And you should notice that you did not change your system when the first month, the June month, went into negative, and you did not change the system by July. And by end of August, you are somehow convinced, because back to back almost 3 months for a quarter, your system is not doing well, whereas your friend system is really doing well. So now you would decide to change the strategy from strategy A to strategy B, which is from 920 you are moving to 1020. You decided, okay, from September onwards probably I have to shift to 1020 short strategy, so that I should be able to adapt to the market environment, or you tend to think that market environment changed, so moving to 1020 is the ideal way to survive in this markets and also to make higher returns. So now you decide, okay, let me move from 920 to 1020 short strategy. So now let's see what would have happened. So now we have jumped the system. So from 920 you have moved to 1020, and so whatever the strategies from January to August, whatever the returns you made is from 920 short strategy, and from September onwards you move to 1020. But unfortunately from September onwards, if you see, the 1020 short strategy is not doing really well. September it ended up in negative -3%, October -4%, November -1%, and December it was flat 1%. So what happens now? Until January to August you almost made 11% returns, and then after moving to the 1020 short strategy you tend to get all these negative returns of -7%. So on the whole, after jumping the strategy you ended up making 4% returns only, whereas if you have stick to the same strategy of 920, it started really doing well after September 10%, October flat, again November 5%, December 4%. So on the whole, that year you made 30%. Even the friend who is still sticking to the same strategy, by the end of year he also made 30%. So both strategies made really good money, but the guy who jumped from strategy A to strategy B did not do well. So that is the actual issue. So all the strategies will go through certain rough phases. For an example, the month of June to July was a rough phase for 920 short strategy. Similarly, September to December was a rough phase for 1020 short strategy. So all these systems will have rough phases, no matter what kind of systems we follow. Every system will have to go through certain rough phases. But the problem with us is we tend to compare our systems with respect to expert systems or your friend system or some other system which you are now trying to backtest. Then you move from one system to other system. But the problem is, the moment you move from one system to other system, your current system would tend to really do well. So that is what now currently happening with respect to multiple option sellers. So they would be trading with certain strategies and it would have been really doing well, and they tend to think that market regime changed and then their strategy is not really working well, and maybe their friend strategy or some other paper trading strategy which they are testing might really do well. So they'll completely abandon the ship and move to this new ship, and again the problem will start. So this is a never-ending circle. So as long as you keep doing this, you would never be able to become a consistently profitable trader. So there will always be one strategy which is better than the other strategy. So it's wise to stick to a same strategy which you are running, or else you try to adapt multiple uncorrelated strategies, so that even though when there are these kind of rough phases comes, you will not be impacted very much. You will not have the urge to move from one system to other system, since you are already trading uncorrelated systems. And also give enough room, like when you see from January to December, both the strategies gave 30% returns and 30% returns. But the problem with us is we keep comparing on a month-to-month basis, and then we compare with others, and then we are totally dissatisfied with our own performance, and then we tend to completely abandon our strategy and move to the strategy. So if you are a system trader, do not worry that you are now jumping from one system to other system. Every trader would have gone through this phase. So but you need to make sure that you stop doing this from here on. So do not jump your system, do not compare your system with other system. The moment you keep comparing your performance with your friend's performance or some other strategy, the urge to jump system will always be there. So what you can ideally do to control your urge is stop comparing your system with people's systems or other systems, or have multiple uncorrelated systems, so that even though when there is a regime changes happens, your overall returns would have been really good. So let me show you another example. Suppose you are trading a 920 short strategy and your friend trading a 1020 short strategy. These are two different systems, right? Say suppose you have mixed both the systems, and if you have started trading both the systems together as an uncorrelated system, what would have been the overall results? Let us check that. So earlier we saw that from jumping from 920 to 1020, we did not make higher returns because the 1020 short started underperforming after August. We do not jump system here. So this is one system, this is in another system where you enter at 1020, this is you enter at 920. Consider that you are trading both the system, 920 and 1020. What would have been your overall results? So the overall results is still the same, where you made by the end of the year, you made almost 30% of returns. And if you see on a month to month basis, so January to May, you would have made 22% if you traded 920. And same period you would have made 16% with 1020. But by trading both the systems, you would have made an approximately 19% returns. And during this June to August period where you did not do well with respect to 920 short straddle strategy, you made 11%, minus 11%, whereas your friend made almost 21% by trading 1020. But by comparing both the systems, or by trading both the systems June to August, you would have, that period you would have made 5%, which is much better, because earlier you made minus 11% during the same period by trading only one strategy. By trading both the systems, you are positive 5%. And again September to November, again you would have made approximately 6%. So overall that year, you end of the year you made 30%, but without much fluctuations, without much underperformance. So this way you are able to stick to the system. But when you're trading with only one system, you will always have this urge of moving from one system to other system. So this is what I wanted to convey in this video. So jumping from one system to other system is normal. It happens with every system trader. But the only way to control the urge is not to look at other performance, or you have to trade with uncorrelated systems. By trading uncorrelated systems, the deviation will not be much on a month-to-month basis, and also you will not have the urge to move from one system to other system. So if you guys have any questions, please post in the comment section. I'll address it.